Oh, this is Mr. Hornsby 3. This is the Mr. Hornsby 3 show, and yeah, I look like I freaking just got my nose all nicked up and all that, but it's because I keep picking at a scab that's on my nose, which I knew maybe that's a habit I need to learn to stop freaking doing, is freaking picking at my scabs and all that stuff. But, no, it's a force of habit. Anyway. So today we are going to talk about the new X-Men 97 Season 2 trailer. I'm going to react to my thoughts of the trailer when I saw it last night. I'm going to talk about what I think is going on in some of the scenes in the trailer. I'm going to talk about what possibly could happen in Season 2 of X-Men 97, and at the end probably talk about hoping to still get the Onslaught saga, because golly, we waited so long for that saga, and perfect place to put it would be in X-Men 97. But before I do all that, first of all I gotta say happy Memorial Day to everybody. Because today is Memorial Day, I believe. Yes, Memorial Day. And then I gotta get a quick FU shout out to AMC, IFC, BBC, Sundance, because I've been annoyed this whole freaking weekend. And what I've been annoyed with is them playing the same freaking stupid political commercial over and over. They played at one point Saturday. I was watching freaking a Star Wars movie. I forgot which one. It might have been Empire Strikes Back. I'm watching a Star Wars movie. It goes a commercial, and one commercial starts. Then the after that, another commercial, which is the same commercial. Then the commercial again, which is the same commercial. Then the commercial again, which is the same commercial. And it's that stupid fucking dumb. This is how it starts. This is the face of a deserter, Thomas Massey. And blah 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 blah. You know, I don't mind seeing a political ad or commercial one freaking time and then seeing a bunch of commercials after that. But when they kept playing the same damn fucking commercial on every fucking commercial break, that is annoying. Because I don't give a damn about politics. I don't want to see stupid political freaking commercials. One right after the same one, and it's not even different ones. It's not, any different ones. It's the same fucking one over and over again. And this is the face of the deserter, Thomas Massey. I don't give a damn. Play some other commercials, for Christ's sakes. I had to freaking turn the channel because I was getting so sick of them playing that same commercial. And not only that, I know, tomorrow's the freaking voting crap and all that good stuff. Yeah, whatever. But when you're playing the same fucking commercial over and over and over and over again, nobody wants to see that. So, to those channels I just mentioned, and then today when I'm watching Night Court on Sundance, and that, they play a commercial, or was that yesterday? They play a commercial, then they play the freaking Massey commercial, then they play another commercial, then they play the Massey commercial, then they play another commercial. I mean, oh my god. So to those channels that kept doing that, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you! Because golly, that was annoying to sit through that freaking commercial over and over and over again. They played it 5 straight times. The whole freaking commercial break was that same freaking commercial. The same freaking commercial. 5 straight times. God. Boy. It's annoying. Now, Now, at least today, they've played a little different ads, but still, in between each frickin' commercial, we see that frickin' Massey one. This is the face of a deserter. I don't care who is the face of. I'm just trying to watch a good movie. I don't want to see the same stupid commercial played 5 times straight. And like I said, I don't mind political commercials, but when it's the same frickin' commercial straight, back to back to back, oh my god, that's annoying. What were they thinking with that? Oh, yeah, no, let's do this commercial 5 straight times. No! The whole commercial break does not have to be that same stupid frickin' political frickin' commercial. You play some other ones, that's fine, but the same fucking one. Boy, that's just annoying. So to those stupid channels, don't you ever do that again, because you're about to lose a frickin' viewer if you keep doing that. Stupid. You don't play the same commercial 5 straight times, or you don't keep playing the same commercial over and over. That annoys people. If it was a different one, it'd be a different story. But it's the same frickin' one. Boy. Alright. Let's start talking about something that's more exciting. And that is the X-Men 87 Season 2 trailer. Now, apparently also after the trailer aired, like, I don't know if it was this morning or like later on yesterday, apparently that frickin' X-Men 97 Season 2 is going to premiere the same day that it premieres at the Tribeca Film Festival. So let's hope that's the case. But let's get to the X-Men 97 Season 2 trailer. So it starts out with, I guess, what are the New Mutants running from something, running toward the X-Mansion. And it sounds like they're either running from a Sentinel or a Prime Sentinel. Now, they could be running from Apocalypse's forces as well, but it sounds like a Sentinel or a Prime Sentinel, and they're running from it. And then, like, after that, you see them, they reach the X-Mansion. When the kids say, well, see, I told you, the X-Men are never coming back again. They're gone or whatever. Then we see all the X-Men falling through the time hole. All of our main X-Men cast, between Wolverine, Storm, Beast, Rogue, Magneto, Professor X, Nightcrawler, Cyclops and Jean, and all that. And then they go to Bishop again, telling, which was in the trailer that was leaked earlier this year, where Bishop is telling, I guess, Forge, we got to get the X-Men back to the 90s. Then after that, they show some more footage, new footage and all that stuff. They show Cyclops and Jean, they're walking with Nathan, and they see like some kind of parade or something going on. And Cyclops sitting there looking. Also a part in the trailer where we see Cable, he's looking up at the sky. It looks like they either just destroyed a Sentinel or fireworks or something is going on. And yeah. And then we see the X-Factor getting back together. We see X-Force coming together. What else? And we see a scene where Magneto's talking to Xavier about something. Probably a way to stop Apocalypse in the past. Well, Insaminor. Probably a way to stop him in the past. We also see a part where, you know, the X-Men are opening some kind of portal. With Rogue, Beast, and all them are there, and they're getting ready to go through it. Beast, they pan the camera on Beast like for quite a while, so maybe that's not really Beast. I mean, the guy that's running the show now, what's his name? Mark Roquest or whatever, the guy that took over for Bo DeMeo. I think he said something about some of these X-Men characters are going to die and not going to come back. Which means they're probably going to be replaced by, I don't know, an evil version of themselves. Like maybe that's Dark Beast in that part of the trailer, and he's gonna somehow sabotage Rogue and all them going back to the future. I don't know. Then we get a vision. We get to see Apocalypse in the future. We see the inside Benora in the past, and then there's a scene where we see Apocalypse's belt, or whatever the heck that is, with the A on his A logo. We don't see the rest of Apocalypse, but it looks like he's going to look the same way he did in the original animated series, which is good because, you know, that's what people are used to when they see Apocalypse. Now, the one in the future looks like he might look more like the one in the comics, but there has not been a real clear visual on what he really looks like. So, we'll have to wait and see how that plays out. We also see Omega Red getting ready to fight somebody. Maybe Wolverine. Maybe Wolverine, Lady Deathstrike, Morph, and Sabretooth. Who knows? I mean, in the episode where they first introduced Sabretooth, and then the episode with Omega Red, and then the episode where it's about the Weapon X thing. I think all those episodes show that, you know, Sabretooth, Wolverine, Maverick, and Silver Fox was taking on Omega Red. So each one of those, well, except for the Sabretooth one, it just insinuated that, you know, Sabretooth left Maverick and Silver Fox behind, so that him and Wolverine could survive. So there's that. What else did they show in the trailer? Oh yeah. They show Bishop going to the past to fight to get the other X team back, like get Xavier and all them back. We hear some other expedition. We see some more, you know, scenes of X Factor members and all that, like Polaris and all that. We see a scene, I think it's where Bishop and Cable are teaming up. Or not Bishop and Cable. Where Colossus and Cable or Colossus and Bishop are teaming up. Got my C's confused. It was either Colossus and Bishop or Bishop and Colossus. One of them was teaming up. And they were taking on something in the current day. They didn't really show. Like, everything went by so fast you could barely, you know, break down everything you've seen in the trailer. But, again, we see the part where the Apocalypse from the future is coming out of the ground. And I think it might be Bishop says Apocalypse, or maybe it's Forge. They say Apocalypse. We also see Storm using her powers and in her yellow suit and all that stuff. So, yeah. Also, it still says summer. So I'm like, alright. Oh, it says summer. Coming out summer. Now, hopefully that's next month. I don't want to wait till July. I mean, seriously. Frickin' Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man can wait until after X-Men 97 Season 2. We just got the first season of Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man last year, so that can wait till July or August or whenever that's going to come out. Which might be the show that leads into Vision Quest. So, I don't know. So yeah, the trailer ends. They showed the thing with Morph and frickin' Lady Deathstrike and all that, you know, looking at the disc. Also, we see Wolverine say, "Oh yeah, I'm back, bub." He says, "I'm back." You know, that was in the old trailer too, so we'll have to see. Now, like I said, what do I think is going on in the trailer? Well, I think in the part where we see Magneto and Xavier, well, let's talk about the first part. I think in that first part, those New Mutants are running from a Sentinel or a Prime Sentinel. So how are the Prime Sentinels still activated? I don't know. Because Bastion looks like he died at the end of Season 1, but who knows. So, looks like they're running from a Sentinel or a Prime Sentinel. As for the scene after that, it's more than likely Bishop telling Ford we gotta get our friends back to the 90s. You know. So, that's what I think that is. The part where Cable is looking at the sky, I'm gonna say they were probably fighting Sentinels, him, Jubilee, Archangel, Psylocke and all that. I think they were all fighting Sentinels. And I think the one part where they're showing Apocalypse popping up, I think this guy could be in the final episode where he pops up. He's freaking looking like Apocalypse from the cartoon. I wonder though, is any version of Apocalypse, I know Insabanur is not, but is present day Apocalypse or frickin' future Apocalypse gonna have a cape? If this is Age of Apocalypse, Apocalypse did have a cape. Now, we saw at the end of Season 1 that Apocalypse did have the cape when he was looking for Gambit's card, and he found Gambit's card, and he talks about so much death and all that stuff. So, will Apocalypse have the cape? Now, the part with Xavier Magneto, I think that's a plan for them to try to stop Insabanur in the past. So yeah, I think they also showed like might have showed that King from that timeline, might have showed Ramatut, the one that Apocalypse was having that fight with. So I don't know, we'll see. And the one with Rogue and all them, I think that's gonna be them trying to get back to the frickin' present day. The Cyclops one, I think that's them going to walk it around, and then they see there's like this parade for Apocalypse or whatever, but they don't know it's Apocalypse. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe they do know it's Apocalypse. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see how things play out, but it might be a parade for Apocalypse. Now, the scene with Wolverine, I wonder if that's going to be Wolverine, like, being Apocalypse's Horseman of War after getting back his adamantium. We'll have to see. Will we see Patch at all in this season? Probably not. We probably won't see Patch. But I think we will see, like, yeah, Wolverine will be War for Apocalypse, because we know Gambit's going to be Angel of Death. Despite what that guy says, we all know Gambit's coming back. There's no way they're not going to bring Gambit back. And apparently Beau DeMayo had plans for Gambit to be asking permission for Mystique to marry Rogue in whatever season happens after whatever they do next in this next arc. After this Apocalypse arc. But whatever my thoughts about it, I was very excited. I'm like, yes, finally, X-Men 97 Season 2 trailer. We still didn't get an official release date. I'm hoping it's coming out the same day the Tribeca thing is, because you know all these freaking morons that's going to be there that are on YouTube. They're going to freaking review the first 2 episodes, and then they're going to spoil it for other people who want to watch the freaking show. I can see that happening. Just like when everybody's like, oh, we're going to freaking, we're going to review bomb the frickin' Scream 7 because, what's her face wasn't in it? Jenny Ortega or whatever, and the chick that played Sam. I'm like, why? I mean, no. Don't spoil it for people. That's stupid. You know, anyway. I mean, you know, I'm not gonna watch the video anyway. I'm not gonna click on it and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna watch the spoiler review, because I don't want to be spoiled. I want to be excited about what's going on as I'm watching it. But with Mortal Kombat, we really didn't see too many reviews that spoil things, but well, I might have thought that Cole might die, because I seen somebody put up something where Cole had a hammer attached to his head from Mortal Kombat 2, but I didn't watch the review. But the thumbnail, I mean, if you think about it, we kind of got a spoiler of Mortal Kombat 2 in the trailer. Now, I'll talk about what the spoiler is when I review the freaking movie next month. But yeah, hopefully when they put it at the Tribeca Film Festival, it's on Disney Plus right after that. Like, right after that goes up, right after that's done airing, then put it on Disney Plus. Or put it on at the same time as it's on Disney Plus. Or as that's going on, because, you know, we want to see X-Men 97. We don't want to wait till July. We don't want to wait till August. We don't want to wait September. We don't want to wait till November. We don't want to wait till December. We want X-Men 97 Season 2 right now. We had to sit through stupid Wonder Man and stupid Boring Devil, boring again. And although people say Season 2 is a lot better than this first season, I didn't watch either season. I don't really care. The only Daredevil thing I liked was when I saw the Daredevil movie, which I thought, you know, I thought freaking Michael Clark Duncan's performance as freaking Wilson Fisk in that was kind of underrated. I know a lot of people hated him playing Wilson Fisk and all that stuff, but I thought he was good as the Kingpin. And he had the perfect build and everything to play the Kingpin, so I don't know why people hated Michael Clark Duncan as the Kingpin. Yeah, maybe it was just Ben Affleck. Maybe it was just Elektra. I don't know. Maybe people didn't like Colin Farrell as Bullseye. Who knows? Yeah, I think a lot of people forget. I think that was like one of his first movies where he's playing Bullseye and Daredevil. So yeah. Now Colin Farrell's a top tier actor. So, but yeah, give us that. But yeah, I was really excited. I'm like, yes, finally. Now if only we can get that GTA 6 trailer 3. So we all know the game's coming out this year. But, you know, it looks like it is, because it looks like the pre-orders did go up, even though people were saying yesterday that people have kind of, you know, went back on what they were saying a couple days ago about it going up. So, I don't know. Well, backpedaling, yeah. So, it looks like it did. I think, like, GTA Series Video posted it up, or Laser did. I don't know. Laser Games. But, yeah. Hopefully we get that trailer tomorrow or later today. Who knows? Well, it's already late in the day. It's like 3 o'clock right now. Maybe we get it tomorrow. We wake up to GTA 6 trailer. But yeah. Very excited for X-Men 97 Season 2. I cannot wait to see it. This trailer gives me a little bit of hope that the show will still be as good as the other. And apparently they're also going to work on the pacing problems. And that's one of the reasons why it took so long to it, so they could fix up the pacing problems. Good, because that was one of my biggest issues with Season 1 was the pacing problems. Another thing was all the fucking ass pulls they did. The thing with frickin' Rogue and Magneto acting like they don't know each other. Then, you know, Jean becoming Phoenix magically again after the entity had left her at the end of the Dark Phoenix. And then the way the retconned it was like, Phoenix Force comes back here and there at me. Well, she didn't say that. She's like, well, you know, I can still feel the Phoenix Force sometimes in me, and sometimes it comes back and now it's gone though. So yeah, good retcon there. Kind of like how they retcon things with Dragon Ball Super and the Trunks thing, and they did ass pull with that with the frickin' Berserker mode with frickin' Trunks cutting up Zamasu or whatever. So yeah. Let's see. Well, you know, and I do hope we do get the Onslaught Saga. I really want to see it. Yeah, because you also got to think too. at the end of season 1, when Xavier is reading inside Benora's mind, it takes him forever to realize who he is. Inside Benora done introduces himself by the time Xavier could figure out who he was. Now, that could say that, maybe, that could say that maybe because of what happened with him and Magneto, and that Onslaught's already starting to veer itself out into Xavier, because any other time Xavier can figure out who someone is like that. So, I don't know. So, I think we will still get the Onslaught saga. I hope so. Because what are they going to be able to top? Yeah, if they are going to fully do the Age of Apocalypse, what else are they going to do to top that? The only thing that could top it is an Onslaught saga. Like, look at frickin' season 2 of X-Men the Animated Series, the original show. They had a really good season. I thought season 2 was pretty good, except for the Mojo episodes. Oh, God. I hate the Mojo episode. Every other episode was really good. They had an awesome villain in Mr. Sinister. Which, by the way, I guess Chris Britton is coming back again to play Sinister for season 2. So, how the heck is Sinister going to get his youth back? Probably something to do with Apocalypse. Apocalypse might restore his youth to him. By taking him to his lab and, fixing him in the machine or whatever. Because, Sinister, if they are full ongoing Age of Apocalypse, Sinister was a big part of the Age of Apocalypse. And now I know they've done things where they've gotten around other things, they get around a couple of things, like Xavier dying. Now, I know this episode might have came out before the freaking Age of Apocalypse, when Legion killed him. But, the One Man Worth episode where Xavier gets killed in the past by Fitzroy instead of his son Legion. So yeah, they've done some get arounds with a few things in this show, so I'm pretty sure they'll get around freaking probably not having Sinister. Maybe Apocalypse found a way to go back to the axis of time and change his history and freaking, I didn't even have to take over Fabian Cortez, but I doubt that. Because if that was the case, we probably would have seen Fabius Cortez in the freaking trailers, and we haven't seen him. So, I don't know. We'll see. And I'm still holding on hope that we're going to get Legion sometime in this season. Whether it's at the end, whether it's just a throwaway episode, whatever it is, I think we're going to get Legion. I wonder what, also we got Proteus. Moira died in the last season. Wow, what are they going to do with Proteus? Is he going to come back for this show because, Moira died, or is he just going to go to the Institute and, let Xavier train him? Who knows? So, we'll see. Honestly, I think we will see Dark Beast, too. We're going to see Dark Beast. I said Sugar Man and, Colossus' brother. And then that other horseman he had. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I also said Sugar Man's probably going to be in this season, so we'll see. Maybe he's going to turn in the freaking Brainchild or something. No, that's Sinister's. I don't know. We'll see. I'm really excited. Can't wait to see the show. And, I hope it comes out on June 13th. Because I do not want to wait till July. I do not want to wait till the end of this month. I'm like, man, I've been patient enough. I said this Monday. I've been patient enough with waiting for X-Men 97 Season 2. So hopefully Marvel will listen and they will freaking play it. Who knows? Alright, anyway, that'll do it. So I did figure out which live stream will happen Wednesday and which live stream will happen Friday. So when I got up this morning, I checked the freaking poll. People voted for the wrestling topic. So Friday, wrestling topic video. Wednesday, I will do the video talking about the Fox cartoon block, the CBS cartoon block, the 64 cartoon block. So I'm doing it in a live stream, but this will be the last time I do 2 live streams, or do double live streams outside of doing playthroughs or doing like big videos like this with the wrestling topic videos and all that stuff. So, but yeah, so it'll only be one live stream per week again after this. I just did it for last month and this month because, you know, I had a lot of things I needed to talk about with Batman month. I knew I was going to do a lot of figure reviews and all that stuff. And I have a lot to talk about with X-Men month. But next week we're not talking about X-Men. Maybe we do one more X-Men video, maybe next Wednesday. But next week we're going to talk about the Power Rangers. Talk about all 30 seasons of Power Rangers and all that. Which I'll mention more in the freaking Cartoon Block live stream freaking Wednesday as well. But anyway, that'll do it. Please like this video, leave a comment, subscribe for more, follow my Facebook fan page, Mr. Orange 83 Show, follow my Facebook business page, Trading Toys. I just recently put up, I got a hold of a NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Punk one. It's in an individual package, but yeah. And I got a hold of a few other things, so if you want to go check out that and all that. And then I will see you Wednesday for the Cartoon Block live stream. And then Friday for the wrestling topic live stream. So, that'll do it. Let me know what you guys are excited for X-Men 97 Season 2. Let me know what you hope to see in Season 2. And do you hope, like I do, that we get the freaking X-Men 97 Season 2 on June 13th when it goes to the Tribeca Film Festival? Let's hope so. But anyway, that'll do it. And if you guys care about voting and all that crap, don't forget to go vote tomorrow. I won't be voting because I don't give a crap about any of that stuff. But anyway, that'll do it. Catch you guys later. Peace out.